to stay traditional and just to have fun with it, you use your fingers and then you dig in and you just like grab the meat off of the bone and then you just enjoy. Yep, this is Iraqi food for you. Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Steve from Rockstar Eater coming to you with another exciting episode as always. And today I am in the city of Glendale in Los Angeles, which is the first time I'm covering a restaurant in Glendale. And I'm going to be trying something that's going to be super unique. Do you know why? Have you ever heard of Iraqi cuisine before? Food that's from Iraq. I mean, this is the first time that I've ever heard of something like this in LA because there's not really too many of these restaurants. In fact, the restaurant that I'm going to be eating at today called Akkad Iraqi Cuisine is the first, I think the first or the only restaurant of its kind in Los Angeles to be serving authentic Iraqi food, Iraqi cuisine. And you're going to be able to find a lot of stuff that's popular in Iraq in this restaurant that I'm going to be eating at in just a moment. A lot of us are really familiar with like Persian cuisine, you know, like food that's from Iran, but in terms of that other country that's next to Iran, Iraq, you know, their food is not quite as known, so that's why I think it's really cool that I'm about to check this out so that I can experience it for the first time and to give you a glimpse on what Iraqi cuisine is like. So if you enjoy what I'm doing on this channel, then please subscribe to Rockstar Eater and stay all the way to the end of this episode so that you can see the full experience of what amazing Iraqi cuisine in America is like. So stay tuned. Like the owners, the chefs, everybody here is from Iraq. So this isn't just like a person born in America who's just trying to figure out what Iraqi cuisine is like and just trying to like, you know, make it. These people have actually come from Iraq, so that means that the food here is going to be very authentic and I can expect nothing less, especially if I'm going to put it on YouTube for you guys. So the first thing that's going on is them just kind of rolling this beef back here. This is for a dish called kebab labanaya. Kebab labanaya, which is a mixture of this thing called bulgur, which is like a kind of like a wheat, a very specific kind of wheat that I never heard of before, that's mixed with like ground beef. So they're all ground. And then inside they put like the small piece of butter, they roll it up, and then after it's cooked, then it's put in this like special Middle Eastern yogurt. So they make about 200 to 300 of these every single day. That is some intensive labor. And then of course, Iraqi cuisine, since it's a Middle Eastern restaurant, does incorporate a lot of kebab cooking as well. And just like the shawarma thing that's going on right here. So that's something that you will of course find in Iraqi restaurants. So this is something they have in common with like, you know, Persian cuisine and Lebanese cuisine and Israeli cuisine. So yeah, if you are a kebab person, you'll definitely find it here as well. And then another cool section that they have in this kitchen is this like oven. It almost looks like one of those Indian naan ovens, but here they make something really special. They make a very popular Iraqi dish called the Masgouf, which is like their cooked fish. So they cook this fish in this oven right here for about 1 hour. Yeah, so they have like this tilapia fish that's cooked in here for 1 hour, so it's pretty much barbecued. And like I said, it's one of the most popular dishes that you could find in Iraq, and very few restaurants in America and of course in Los Angeles serve this, and this is one of them here at Akkad restaurant. Opening that right now. That's the fish that I'm going to be eating. Look how crispy it looks. It's really been barbecued. Wow. right, so I just got seated. I'm so excited to be able to try this Iraqi cuisine, which is going to be a new experience for me. Now, I'm pretty sure to a lot of you guys out there that this is also going to be something you're seeing for the first time, but I have a feeling that I will be back again so I can help feature more of these things that is found in Iraq that you can find in very few places in America. I'm going to be getting started by first trying the first one, which is what I saw them make in there. This one is the kebab labanea. The kebab labanea, as you can see, it is the bulgur and beef crust filled with butter and spices. So yeah, wow, look at that yogurt. It's like a yogurt soup. And then these balls are the bulgur and beef crust that they were making back there earlier. Oh wow. That is definitely a yogurty taste to it. This is the first time I ever had like a yogurt, kind of like a soup mixture with these things that kind of look like meatballs, but they're not quite meatballs, even though there's some meat inside of it. I don't know if I quite taste the beef as much, but I can definitely taste the bulgur, which has a very interesting taste to it. It's like, it breaks apart in your mouth quite easily, like after you chew into it. This is the kebab Mosul, which is the next one that I'm going to be trying today. Whoops. Let's see. So they cut this up into slices. Let's see, about 8 slices. And this is, once again, the bulgur, which is that thing that I ate earlier, but this time not in a soup. It's kind of like a meat pie. So they boiled the bulgur for about 15 minutes, and then afterwards they would stuff some of this ground seasoned meat inside of it, which looks pretty awesome. This is like a meat pie, but a very interesting meat pie that has like this bulgur texture, this bulgur layer on top of it. I don't think I've had anything quite like this one as well. This is something that's like spicy, a really nice spicy dip. It's like a mango, I think. They told me it was like a spicy mango dip that you can actually put the bulgur into in order to give it a new kind of a flavor. I guess that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that adds a new depth of flavor to it. It's definitely not sweet. It's a little bit on the spicy side. Almost kind of tastes like curry in some ways. But yeah, it enhances the flavor of this whole thing. Actually, I like it better when it's dipped inside here, to tell you the truth, because it just makes the whole dish more exciting. You know, a little bit spicier, especially with the beef inside. Really, really good compliment. And then the last dish that I'm going to try today is this Masgouf fish, which is the most popular, possibly the most popular fish dish in Iraq. It is like a tandoori fish that's, in this case, it's a tilapia, but then they cut it in half and then they roast it in that tandoori oven for quite a long time, actually. And then when it comes out, it's supposed to be very nice and crispy and tender on the inside. I'm gonna put some lemon juice on it, just to make it a little bit sour and zesty. And now let's try some of that fish. Ooh, it looks really soft. Here we go. Oh. That is good. It's like it's so soft, but you can taste the crispiness, the crunchiness of it being cooked in that tandoori oven for such a long time. And it's like they don't put too much seasoning on it, but yet it's so flavorful at the same time. This is really like barbecue fish at its best, made by the Middle East in Iraq. Gotta be careful of the bones as well. I forgot to tell you that, because this is gonna have bones inside of it. It's not a fillet, so you gotta be careful. Man, I can just so imagine just being there in the country. I mean, I don't know if I would go anytime soon to Iraq, considering, you know, the whole political situation with America and them right now, but if you were there right now, really, I can just imagine eating this at one of those outdoor restaurants, or maybe like street foods, and just cooking this thing out like in the open, barbecue, and just enjoying it out in that country. This is something that I really get excited about, trying food like this that's really hard to find outside of the country. Like for example in Iraq, but finding it here in Los Angeles, just a taste of what you can expect if you were to travel to Iraq. I really wish I could have tried so many more things that were on the menu, but I just couldn't because obviously I have a small stomach, but there's always a chance for a second visit, which is most likely what's going to happen. Probably going to come back one more time in order to show especially some of the cool catering stuff that they've got going on here where they make it in these huge portions. So anyways, yeah, if you're looking for some good Iraqi food, then Akkad restaurant in Glendale is the place to go. And this is apparently the only restaurant as of this video to make Iraqi cuisine. So check it out, guys. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Rockstar Eater. If you've enjoyed this episode, then please give me a thumbs up. And please comment if you know of any other great Iraqi places in Los Angeles or in America that I don't know of that we should all know. And finally, please subscribe to Rockstar Eater. All you have to do is go down to the right-hand side, click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell, and you'll be getting these episodes on a weekly basis. Anyways, I'm headed home. Ooh, it's like a windy day today, so I got to get in my car and got to take off. Hope you have a rockin' day today and you try some of this rockin' Iraqi cuisine someday soon.